Right. Hi guys, picked this one up in a charity shop, £2.95, rather more than I like to pay, but I've seen them in the toy shops and I've really wanted to buy them just to take them apart and see how they work. It's a wind-up or clockwork Tomy Paddling Puppy, I think it's called, and they're about £16 in the toy shops or thereabouts, so £2.95 is significantly cheaper. Obviously it's second hand, but we'll just see if we can get it working in the bath. I usually have trouble with the camera focus in the bath because there's not enough for the camera to focus on and it loses definition, but we'll see if we can keep it in shot. Yeah, that works. It'd be interesting to see how far it'd go, wouldn't it? But we can only try it in my bath at the moment. Maybe one day I'll take it out on the boating lake. I think it'll only do about, I don't know, twice the length of the bath, so maybe 2 or 3 meters. But it's fun. We'll take it apart now. I'll just wind him up and show you him going again to show you why I really wanted to get hold of one of these and take it apart. The motion or the action is just so good. It is proper paddling, proper canoe type paddling. So he's not just rocking side to side, but he's actually, as that one goes in, he's actually pulling, then he's tipping the other way, tipping that oar in, and pulling back the other way. So it's the full proper action. I'm really impressed with it. It's a animatronic toy bath time. What do we call it? Well, an animatronic, I suppose. It's brilliant. So we will take it apart. I'll let it dry out a little bit and then we'll take it apart. Well, the sun's shining at the moment. Makes a change. Okay, what have we got underneath? Tomy EX2 5AZ UK, made in China. E72424, I think that is. And a serial number there too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws. Right, are we going to separate? Yes. Oh, that's good. So that's our clockwork mechanism with a little ratchet on it so we can turn it backwards. Yep. Okay. A puddle of water because it hadn't dried out fully. These are different size screws. These two will be buoyancy tanks. Right, so is that going to lift off? Yes, that's lifting off nicely. This is the bit that I'm finding really interesting. So I'll try and hold it together as long as possible. So we can just check out here. So we've got a normal wind-up motor with a cam on it. And I'm just going to go and get something to soak up the water. Right, I'm trying to find the right position for the camera for this. If I go in too close for the detail, we don't actually see the movement. Remembering we've got a cam turning around there with a peg sticking out. That peg goes in here. I've just knocked everything out of the way, but it goes up the centre of here. So there's a slot here. If I take that out, there's a slot going the other way there. So when the cam's going round, it'll be pushing this one forwards and backwards. And when it's going round, let's just put that back in place, it'll be pushing this piece side to side. So that'll be going side to side. And the movement that's doing is rocking him side to side like that. And it's doing that by pushing that lever, which is just pivoting him side to side. And there's a couple of runners or slots on the back of that, which is that piece and that piece. So that's what that piece is sliding on side to side. So that's him. And then the next piece goes in the opposite direction. That one goes forwards and backwards. So as the peg goes round and round in there, it's pushing this forwards and backwards. We'll have to take it apart a bit more so we can see the mechanism inside there, but that's the bit that's making him go, or rotate, I suppose is the best way to put it, or semi-rotate. So me moving my thumb forwards and backwards is making him twist. So that one makes him rock, or at least that one makes him rock, and that one makes him twist. Right, that's not going to come out because the bit that it connects onto in there is arranged so it won't actually fall off. Oh, I don't know, can I turn it far enough? Oh yes, did. Right, okay. So we can see that loop there is the one that goes onto that piece there, and that's the one that turns that way. So that's the That's the turn, and that one is the rocking motion. So we've got rocking and turning. Just wondering if I can take that out any further. Can we manoeuvre that to get it out? I think we'll have to take his head off. Come on, you're going to come apart. Let's not lose that one. I think we might be just about to fall at the last hurdle. I think this might be glued. Yeah, I can see the colour of the glue. So they've screwed and glued his head together. So we're not going to be able to get that last little bit out, I don't think. No, that's not going to come out. Again, this is another one of those ones in good working condition that I really don't want to damage it by forcing it. And it's been glued around the edges. No. So we're not going to be able to get that apart and fully see this piece. We can see that that's freely rotating, which allows it to move that way. And that does that bit. So that's as far as I'm going to go. I'm not going to break him to get his head apart, so we can pull that out and actually see that mechanism any clearer. That's the clearest view you're going to get of it. So we'll put it back together. Changed screwdrivers because I was hoping this would be magnetic, or yes, but they're not, so there's no advantage. Oh, come on. Okay, so that's back in place. Next we had to wiggle this to get that loop over there. Yeah, got it. Okay. So that sits over there. Forwards and backwards, does sideways turning. That one goes over there, that one way up, that way up. So we got rocking. I'm just wondering if we can demonstrate if I can hold this in place. Nah, I can't get it in the right position and hold it in place. Oh, that's not quite going to work. Or maybe it will, or maybe it will. But I want to hold it the other way up so you can actually see it moving. Oh, just about see it moving. Not perfect, but you might get the general idea. Okay, so that's like that. So that's got to go. Make sure we got it all back in place. Use the right size screws. You might just be able to peek in there and see it turning. Right, if it's not turning, it means I haven't got all the bits back in place. No, you're all right. Right, so back together. Which way was this? Like that. Okay, we can move the camera out again. In the back of his head. I love it. There's just so much going on there to get that action. I'm really pleased to have been able to buy one at that sort of price. £2.95. So that'll go in my animatronics playlist as well as my bath time toys playlist. Really pleased with that.
Hey, thanks for watching. There's plenty of videos on my main channel with more added daily, so don't forget to subscribe and enable the notifications to keep you up to date with my new releases. You can help keep my channel running by donating $1 on Patreon to buy me coffee. You can always find more information in the video description. Thanks again for watching.